Okay, so my name is Brian Thomas. I'm representing Mobius Fit out of Redwood City, California, USA. This is going to be about a 45 to 50-minute TRX Fit workout. So I'm working off the TRX. You can pick this up at the trxtraining.com website. You can also pick them up off eBay. There's also some replicate issues out there for about 25 bucks. This is on the door mount, door handle. Those come with the kits. If you're going to buy something used, make sure that you get that door mount. That's what you intend on using it. It's always good to be working on that. The door opens away from you. All right, so we're going to get rocking here just with some warm up, and you're going to start up with a little alternate step back action. I'll have some music going, but I don't think you guys are going to get too much of it. Probably a little bit more for my own motivation, I guess. So just start with an alternate back lunge. Light pressure on the handles. We want to keep tension running through the strap line at all times. Notice I'm dropping that back knee once I hit that floor with the toe. All right, and then when you do your turn, keep your arms fairly straight. Choose one side of the room. Every time you turn, you want to use that same side of the room. Alternate forward lunge. Arms go out. Arms go up, arms go down. A little hold when you get to the front, a little stretch. Change those arm positions. That's good for the shoulder. All right, now bring in a little twist. Twist toward that front leg side. Make sure you catch yourself if you're doing it wrong. So if I step left, I twist left, that right arm comes up. All right, let's come back around again, reverse your turn, try to keep tension in the straps. Overhead back extensions here from the handles. Fall from the hips into that low back stretch. I've got an exercise mat, a yoga mat specifically underneath my feet to avoid slippage. I'm on a hardwood floor here. Low back here, toes are coming up. Push from the hips, pull with the arms all the way up on the toes. This one's called overhead back extension. Sometimes we'll bring this into the workout, but this is a good warm-up exercise. Last one. All right, now we're going to go into an alternating figure 4 stretch. Cross it over. Come on down to a little hold. Alternate. You get in, hold for a couple of seconds, get out. Kind of warming up that IT band and that hip. And then we're going to go to a hip hinge here. Try to keep both legs straight. Come over to a little stretch here. If I'm keeping that lower leg straight, I'm going to find that hamstring stretch here, right there. It's okay if you add a little bend if you need it. A little bend in that low knee. Last one. Walk forward a little bit. Lean back to the arms are straight. Shoulder shrugs. So we want to keep the arms straight here. This is not a row. This will get those shoulders warmed up, opened up. All right. Now from the foot cradles, overhead reach. So you're going to reach as high as you can here, keeping the feet flat. And then what I'm going to do to maintain tension, I'm going to swing around and come into a forward fold. Little hold in each position, alternating. And you can go at your own pace. You don't have to stay with me. Working through this workout, I will give you a lot of options on different exercises. Level 1 usually is the easiest intensity that I am presenting. That doesn't mean there's not something easier. You can always come off the straps and try to simulate any exercise off the straps. Now take it to arm swings here, twist around to stretch. Level 1 being the easiest, and then we'll take it up to level 2, level 3 on some of those. If you know the different variations of exercises, feel free to bring them in on your own. Make this your workout is what I'm telling you. Don't make it harder than you want it to be. Don't make it easier than you want it to be. All right, so we're good to go. We're going to start here with a short circuit of three rounds of 3 exercises, 4 sets. We'll take this through 3 times, a little water, and then everything else is going to be one long circuit we're going to do twice, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is come up about mid-length here. So if you're adjusting, you grab that tab, tilt the clip, pull that tab up till you get a little taste of the yellow, or the yellow is about half the distance between your clip and the top. That's mid-length. Get them both around mid-length. We're gonna start here with a little leg exercise. All right, so right leg back and down, that's your level 1. Pulse is a little dip, that's level 2. And then you can either alternate that with a front squat, just place the heel or lift the toe, or you can go pulse and kick. All right, we're going 30 seconds right now. So any variation, pulse, kick, stay with that same leg. And if you end up starting the other leg up, that's all right, we'll get them both. 30 seconds on the set time. We got about 10 to go. How low you go, how fast you go, those are your intensity modifications. And switch. Pulse, kick if you got it. You can also just bring in a knee drive if you want. Get a little winded, slow it down. Get away from that kick. 10 seconds. Last one. All right, now stepping forward for the high roll. Pace is up to you. In 30 seconds time, you should be fully fatigued. Yeah, I can't do this for much more than 5 or 10 max. Notice my toes coming up. Straight body line. If it gets a little tough, back up a little bit. Gets a little easy, move it forward. Elbows wide. Straight through the wrist line. Last one. All right, now here's tricky. I'm going to have you adjusting straps on the fly here. Do not grab the tabs. Grab the clips, tilt, pull, fully lengthen, come around. Chest press. Your basic chest press, feet about shoulder width, just like your push-up, angle down. What I'd like to see you do is for level 2, feet together, lift that leg up as you come forward. Lift, pause, press. Lift that back leg. I don't need it very high. We're just losing a little base of support, adding a little core, and we're adding a little tension through the muscle groups we're working here. Get that pause in the front. In that front position, the elbows are not getting behind you. Make this next one the last one. Give me a little hold. 3, 2, 1. That's round 1. Get them back up to mid-length. When you're ready, let's crank it. First leg. I started right leg, pulse, kick, 30 seconds. Once we're done with the workout, I will turn your video and audio on. Of course, you can always keep your video off. But you can chat a little bit and give me some feedback on the workout, or just check in and let me know how you're doing. All right, let's switch it here. Since Sunday, the one thing I've been working on is trying to get the, there's a way to play your music within the stream. So I've been able to do it, but it's been a little hit and miss. So I didn't want to run it today that way. Make sure we're solid. All right, 2 more. Here's one. Last one. High row, stepping in, set the resistance. Something you can only do for about 30 seconds. Your pace. The more you challenge that resistance, the more I move my feet forward, the the more I'm probably going to slow down. Right there. Back up a little bit. The more I back up, the more I'm going to bring in a little pace. How about 2? Last one. Fully lengthen. Flips, tilt, pull, turn. Fired up. Chest press. Give me that leg lift if you got it. So if you're not lifting the legs, the closer your feet are together, the harder the exercise, because you're decreasing that base of support. So in other words, to make things easier, go wider on the feet stance, maybe a little wider than shoulders. Get that little hold in the front. 2 more times. Let's get a little freeze on the last one right here. Boom. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Mid-length. Get going with that right leg. It's okay if one leg gets a little head start. Don't stand around waiting for me. Notice that left knee will stay over the left ankle, left heel throughout. Last one, switch it. Keep the air moving. Make sure you're breathing through these exercises. Do not hold your breath. All right, we got one more. High rope. Get in there. Last round on the circuit. So that plane your elbows are coming through, above the center chest, the chest line, but below the shoulders. That's the upper back plane. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully lengthen. Get to your chest press. Last one there is a rotten egg. Leg lift if you got it. Remember, you can always experiment. Try something new. Then come back to something you feel more comfortable with if you like. Ease forward. Little stop. Press it out. The further your feet are back, the harder you're working here. How about last one? Let's hold it. We'll freeze. Straight body line. Make sure no hips are bending. 4, 3, 2, 1. You got 15 seconds. Get a quick water. Good job, guys. Girls, too. Come out of that. We're going to be at the high calf position. Handles, even with your high calf. All right. So when you're standing next to your strap line without pulling it, the high calf is where the handle should be, okay? So right around there. Okay. Remember, what we're going to do is a series of exercises. This is your second circuit. That's a long circuit that we're going to come back through a second time. Depending on time, we may have to skip a couple of things second time through. Let's try not to make that happen. Let your heels come up and get into a little plank here. Reach high, so ideally everything is straight. Okay, Superman position, if you will. You can even open your hands up. There's no reason to grip. When you come down, bend the knees, bring the hands down, but keep your heels off the floor. Probably hard for you to see there. Push back out to the plank. Squat, press, So really my heels are staying about the same distance off the floor. I'm not moving my ankle joint. Squat, press the Superman. So as those hands get up, push the hips forward to straighten it out. Don't leave them back here. Squat, press the plank. So these will be a little bit closer, 35, 40 seconds per set time. Last one. All right, okay, now come around, reverse your turn. Let's go to a little T-fly action here. You can keep that length or fully lengthened if you're quick about it. Straight out, straight back, and forward. Try to keep the arms straight and long. Try to keep the wrist straight and the elbow straight. Stay strong in the wrist. Don't bend the wrist. If you've got the elbow straight or a soft bend, that's okay. Keep it that way throughout the movement. Reverse fly, T-fly. What we got coming up? Last one. All right. We're going to go heels in. You can be facing either way. If you want, you can keep your feet towards your anchor point. What I'm going to do is turn around and face this way so my legs are out here. A little easier on the back, but maybe a little harder to get in. So you can keep your head down here where my feet are and put your heels in facing the other way. Same set of exercises. So you're putting that heel in. Notice the elevation in the legs here. And right from there, just lift off, straight line. Okay, a little plank. Straight, no drop. Legs apart, legs together. Just moving a little bit now. Reach. Don't let the hips come down. You're probably hearing me breathing. At least you know I'm good for it. All right, come back together now, and we're not coming down. Sorry. So let's go into a little alternate knee bend here. A little alternate curl. Take breaks if you need it. Put those hips on the floor if you need it. All right, now, little curl, half curl, hip press. Boom. Come back where you started. Curl, press, return to plank line. Curl, press, plank line. Don't like them both? If you don't like the combo, we always say just choose one, throw one out. Last one. All right, come out. Carefully, make sure you grab those straps. Otherwise, they'll come and pop you right in the head. All right, you need a water, get a water. But otherwise, we're moving on to the next section of the circuit. I'm gonna bring that tab up a little higher, get it into the gray or a little mid-length or a little shorter. One handle, right hand, right here at the chest. We're gonna do a fixed one arm row. So what I want here is no rotation. I will give myself a base of support. My feet are a little wider than shoulders. Palm is in, elbow is in. Right there. Okay, make sure the arm goes fully lengthened without falling back. Make sure the hand gets back to the chest. Make sure that opposite shoulder, my left shoulder, does not tilt, does not open up. And I like to line it up. My anchor line is even with the shoulder I'm working. Last one on this side. And then what we're doing is switching hands, and I can slide over a little bit if I like that alignment. I'm gonna slide over so my left shoulder is lined up with my anchor point. Up to you what you do with that outside hip, that outside hand. You can put it on the hip. That's where I was going with that. It's good to get that full range of motion. We're getting a little core here in a different way than the rotation. This is more of a plank core versus that oblique rotation movement. Got about 10 seconds here. Last one. All right. So let's go about high calf position. If you can, you're getting used to kind of knowing exactly where to put the yellow tab. So again, falls to about the high calf. And what we're going to come into here is split arm reverse fly. That can be fully lengthened for this, especially if you're tall, long arms. One hand is high, one hand is low. Feet are about shoulder width here. Falling back, I let my toes come up. Turn the hands around, pull them apart. Modify resistance, that's your feet position. Too easy, move forward a little bit. Too tough, you can't get forward without straining, then back them up a little bit. It doesn't take much. You can move a quarter inch, half inch, you'll feel a big difference as far as your feet movement. Try to keep the arms again straight, wrist straight. This is very similar to that T-fly we did earlier. We're just going up and down with it, changing the angles. You need this to be easier. Another way you can get into easier is just offset. 1 foot back, letting that back knee bend will allow you to control the movement. Last one. Okay, that's split arm reverse fly. Okay, so we're still at that high calf. Guys, if you're not comfortable on this one, come back to the first one we did today, that lunge movement. What I've got you doing is the TRX lunge. If you have something nearby, and at home we usually do, we're gonna have the right foot go in. You can also go in from the floor and stand up. Oh, it's nice having something here. So right leg is in. We're gonna do what's called the runner's TRX lunge. So I'm gonna get my arms going on this one. If you're not comfortable here, you can go from the side, or again, just stay out and use the handles like we did on the first circuit. So now my right arm's coming forward as that left leg, that left knee is here. And you can even add that right knee lift. This is runner's lunge. Take your time, go as slow as you want to go. And if you lose balance, hands go down. Correct your balance there. That way, if you fall, the floor is right there. And you're lowering your center of gravity when you drop your hands. All right, stay in. Come down to the floor. We're going to do a hand position plank. So from the hands, we're just going to lift off and hold. You can keep that left toe on the floor, level 1, or you can cross over. And of course, you can come out of the straps altogether if you want to. 3, 2, 1. So we're up. If you have it, you're going to cross that left leg over the right. I like to push the straps back to tighten up the glutes. Nice and straight. We shouldn't be sagging here. We want to be straight. 20 to 30. Here's your 20. Three, two, stay in. All right, now we're gonna do a little up down action for 30 seconds. Again, can't emphasize enough. If you're uncomfortable, come out. If you want a little challenge, try 1 or 2. It's 30 seconds worth. You can go as slow as you want to go. If you do 1, that's a plus, okay? So from this position, we're gonna hop under with the back foot, the left foot, and then stand tall. 3, 2, 1, go. So knees up, hop under, stand tall. Okay, now you can add a jumping jack if you want here. Come down with the hands, kick the left foot back, touch or no touch, hop under, stand tall. 15 seconds. Again, go as slow as you want to go. Likewise, go as fast as you want to go. Add the push-up at the bottom, add the jump at the top to make things harder, easier. No touch. 3, 2, 1. You can lift the heel out slow or come down to the floor and slide the foot out. That was our right leg. We're going to come through on the second round and do the left leg, okay? All right. We're going to taper it back a little bit. I'm going to give you a second here. Get a quick water. keep that length. That's going to be okay, the high calf position. All right, when you're ready to come back in with some bicep curls. You want harder? Go a little faster. Normally we do this with about mid-length. If you can't get out and challenge it enough, you can short it up. Live and learn from this first round on the circuit so you can make your modifications on the second round. Last one. Straight arms, come around. Right here, tricep. Elbows stay straight out from the shoulder. Lean into it so the forearms go from horizontal, boom, to vertical. Okay, I'm not letting the hand get behind the elbow back here. Not good to the elbow. Further back the feet are, the harder this becomes. Keeping that form, taking that with you. We want that 90 degrees of movement. Faster you go, the harder it is. All right. Okay, on this round, what we're going to do is a little torso twist. Next round, we're going to bring in some side planks. So a little variation with each circuit. So let go of one. We're just working with one here. Okay. All right. Grab your right hand, overlap with your left. Feet are about shoulder width. You can let those toes come up. So we're just going to focus on the right turn here. Pull. The toes stay straight forward, but I'm going to come out here about 90 degrees to my right side. Come back slow. Pull, pause, return slow. Control the movement. So we're just working the right side. If you're going to the right, usually you want that right hand to be the first one, the one on the handle, because you won't have leverage with it. You won't be using the arms as much. You want to stay down here in the core. Two more. Two. Switch to the other side. So just switch your dominant hand to left hand. Pull and turn to the left. Come back slow. Trying to keep those arms long on this one. Hips are staying square to the front and turning the torso. One more time. All right. You got that high calf? I need a little more height. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Push up and a forearm plank combo, 2 rounds. 30, 30, 30 seconds each, and then 20 seconds each. Okay, you have the option, the freedom, to be in the straps or out of the straps. So right there's a big difference in terms of difficulty. So I'm going toes in. First up here is going to be the push-ups for 30 seconds. You can stop short if you need to. You can always put those knees on the floor anytime you need them. 3, 2, 1 for push-ups. Any variation, push up knee tuck, push up pike, if you like. Go as fast or as slow as you want. That clock won't move any faster. 10 seconds. It's a tough combo. 3, 2, 1. And be careful, especially if you're off the door here. Your tendency is going to be to get out probably further than you need to. And the further you are away from that anchor or wall, the harder the exercise. Come down to your forearms. 3, 2, 1, and come on up. Center plank, forearm plank. This is our back half of the first 30. 15 here. Keep that air moving. Breathe through it. 3, 2, and stay in. Now we got one more round. This is 20, 20 seconds for each of those. It's a little drop down ladder. Ready for 20 seconds on the push-ups. Again, knees are there if you need them. 3, 2, 1. Planks, push-ups, excuse me, are a straight plank line. It's a moving plank. 5, 3, and stop. Come down to the forearms. 3, 2, 1, plank. 20 seconds, forearm plank. This is where you can look around, see if you need to do some dusting underneath the furniture. 3, 2, 1. Slide the feet out. Give me a little bit of child pose here. Bring a little length through that spine. All right, let's do that circuit one more time. Get a quick water. 15 seconds. So we're coming all the way back to the Superman. Squat and press the plank. This can be it, staying at that high calf or fully lengthened. Establish that plank line here. Heels are up when you're ready. Hands down, bend the knees, but keep the heels up. Press the plank. Little hold at the top, straight line reach. All right, let's hold this last one up top. Reach. 3, 2, and 1. Come around for the T-fly. Fall back slow, pull them wide. If that's a little tough, back the feet up or go into your offset stance. I'm going to show you what that's like here. That back leg will bend, support, and guide in an offset stance. Likewise, advanced would be 1 foot. Still keeping the body straight. That's a single leg T-fly. That's going to be more in the advanced set. Now, modify as you want to, need to. Nobody's looking, so don't be showing off. Last one. All right, now we're going to heels in, okay? Think about how you did it the first round. Make your choice. So you're going to be facing this way, your legs against the wall, towards the wall, or legs out like I was doing it last time. Once you get in, give me that plank. Lift the hips. Lift up to that straight plank line. Your arms can be down to the side on the floor. Kind of stabilize the movement. A little harder. You can keep them off the floor as well. Keep that butt tight. Breathe into it. Shouldn't see the chest rise. I should see the belly rise. Legs apart. Legs together. Apart, reach, together. Little pause at the end points. Little pause out here. Little pause here. Getting some glutes and hamstrings here. I'm sure you feel that, right? Now let's go into your alternate curl, alternate knee bend, right there. They're both always moving. One's straightening, one's bending. All right, legs straight. Okay, now a little tuck and press. So a little half curl, and then push the hips up. Bridge. Back to plank line. Tuck, press, straight. One more. All right, careful coming out. Nice job, guys. All right, we're gonna go to your fixed one arm row next. All right, so shorten up one, get it at least mid length. If you're a little stronger or your arm's a little longer, you can bring it up a little higher than that mid length. Right hand first, give it a little tug. Hopefully most of you have the locking loop at the top. If you don't, you're gonna need to get on YouTube and look for how to go single handle mode with your TRX. Fixed row here. Set the distance with your feet to set the resistance. Exhale exertion. If you find a place that you are holding your breath, then set the breath up to exhale through that. Usually that's going to be coming forward on this exercise. As I come forward, I exhale. As I come back, I inhale. Switch. Doesn't have to be one breath per cycle. Sometimes we're really going slow and it's more than one breath. You only have to really is that you're not holding your breath. That shoots your blood pressure up, a lot of bad stuff. Another reason why when you're doing any plank work, you want to keep that air moving. Minimize blood pressure, heart rate spike. Two more, huh? All right. You can keep it at the high calf. I'm going to go fully lengthened here. Split arm, reverse slide. Even up your handles. One is high, one is low. Feet about shoulder width. Fall back slow. Turn them around. Pull them apart. Split arm, reverse slide. Get about 10 seconds. Keep them long. Little tough, back it up. Remember your offset stance on your reverse flies. You can bring that in if you need it. Last one. All right, now we're coming back to the TRX lunge to the floor sequence. Plank and burpees are up, down. So get your height right around that high calf or wherever you're comfortable. We did right leg in. So this time I want to go with the left foot in. That is going to be your textbook entry is the opposite hand. The right hand holds it to slide on. But again, you can come in from the floor and come up. Hey, when you're ready, runner's lunge. Let's go. Stay heavy in that right heel here. Give me a little pause at the bottom. about a little hold on this last one? Come down to the floor. Now you know what we're doing. So if you want to come out, come out. We got a plank and then we got your up downs. From the hands here, we're going to lift and hold. That right toe can stay on the floor, or we're going to cross that right leg over the left. 3, 2, 1, up. Straight, solid. And try to keep that head straight too, huh? Don't drop, don't lift. Keep it neutral. 10 seconds, you're at 20. Three, 2, rest. Okay, staying in for the burpees or come out for the burpees. 30 seconds worth, not numbers. Slow as you want to go, or as fast as you want to go. Keep it safe though. 3, 2, 1, go. Hop under. The key is getting as far forward on that hop as you can. Reach your hop back, touch or no touch, push up or no push up. Remember, you got some push-ups coming up. So no excuses. You got 8 seconds. Stop early if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Careful on the exit. Slide the heel up and out, or come down to the floor and come out. All right, quick water. When you're ready, let's get into your bicep curls. We're in the finish line here. It is the home stretch. Get the rest you need. When you're ready, get in here. Let's finish this. Turn for tricep. All right. Let's come into that side. So instead of changing things up, let's stay with that side twist, torso twist, right hand dominant. Turn to the right. I'm going just a little quicker on this last circuit. Resist gravity though. You're never falling back. I'm not falling from here and catching. The tension through your strap line should be optimal and consistent. So if you find that increasing, decreasing, that's usually form. Switch. All right, let's go one more. All right, high calf or whatever. Getting ready for your push-up plank, 30, 30, 20, 20. This is our finish line right here. Get the height you need. Remember, option to stay out. Don't feel like you got to do the full 30 or full 20 either. Push-ups for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, the further out you get, the harder it is also. Look, we want hard to go forward. If you lose it in the back, put those knees on the floor. You start to sag or feel it in the back, modify. 3, 2, 1, rest. Get ready for your 30-second forearm plank. 3, 2, 1, up. Textbook hands open, palms down, but I like to say a little prayer that I'm going to get through it. A modest cheat. 10 seconds. Keep that air moving. 3, 2, 1. We got one more time. So if you got out there too far, back it up. If you want harder for these 20s, move it forward. 3, 2, 1, push-ups. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we got one last thing here. Form, plank, 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, up. You got it. 10. Breathe. Your butt should be solid tight. Heels against the handles. 3, 2, 1. All right, slide the feet out. Give me a little child pose. We'll see if we'll get those side planks in on Thursday, huh? I think you're okay with it though, right? Get a quick water. All right, let's start with a little, our stretching. Start with a little figure 4 stretch. Cross it over. Doesn't matter which leg. Sit down. Post-workout, so this is a hold, static stretch. Not the in and out that we did when the warm-up. Switch. Coming off that, you can either left hand across the handles or you can grab your strap line. Quad stretch. From the quad, a little hip flexor, just kind of lifting that back leg, a little child pose, feel, look. Wherever you're comfortable. Switch, come back to the quad. All right, here we go. All right, now coming off that, let's go right foot forward. This time I want that toe up, your back foot turned out a little bit, and your back knee will bend. Keeping that right leg straight, reach, feel that hamstring stretch. If you want a little more stretch, drop the hips a little, bend that lower knee a little bit more, the support knee. Release. Switch it. As you come down, left leg stays fairly straight, soft, not a hard lock, not a hyperextension. The more bend you have in the right knee, if my left leg is straight, the more hamstring stretch, the more feel. All right, coming off that, back it up. Feet are flat, fall from the hips, low back stretch traction. Left knee bends, look underneath that right arm. And then come back to center. Then the right knee, look underneath the left arm. Come back to center, push. All right, let's turn it around. Left foot forward, right leg back. Tee it up. So we're getting a chest stretch and a calf stretch. My back heel is on the floor. All right, now twist towards the front leg. And switch. So now I'm switching to the right leg forward, left leg back, left heel on the floor, chest and calf. Back it up and twist. This time I'm going to the right, right hand down, left hand up. Come back to center. All right, take a little bow here. Forward fold. Try to keep the legs fairly straight if you can. Bend if you need it. If you're still holding the straps or handles, lean forward a little bit. Grab them. Bend the knees around the shoulders. Come back tall. Aces, guys. Aces. Fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a little fist pump. Bam. And I'll allow you guys to unmute. You can come on the video too if you want. That is up to you.
Yo.
Yo, yo.